Welcome back to another trading day. It's June 30th, last day of the month, and let's see if we can scout the market for a few dollars today. Right now on the micro Dow, it's looking, we'll see, pretty bullish right now, but we'll see what's going to happen if it breaks these highs or breaks down these lows. Let's see where it's trying to go. There's nowhere but up, guys. So let's see. It's using a couple contracts. Well, maybe one on live. It's a nice breakout here. Nice breakout. So did anybody take this NASDAQ push here? Even if you did a sim, did a live, did anybody push this out? I'm showing you right here on the NASDAQ. Look at this, right? Maybe your risk is pretty high, right? You got this pin bar here. I mean, you could have waited till it came down and jump up. But boy, or get in here, maybe 59 would be the stop. Okay, it could have been a nice push, 10-point push, and take that risk. But what a beauty, right? What a beauty, what a beauty, what a beauty. So if you took that, and as long as you had your exit, well, even this one was a good one here, but you know, it was still under, so you will take a risk here under this red bar. But when it crossed here, yeah, it was a little beautiful. Even this one came down, went green, stopped under. Two good trades. So the Dow, who knows what that's doing? All right, so we'll just look at the NASDAQ. What about the Russell? All right, and here we have the 5 minute and 10 minute. I mean 2 minute and 10 minute data. On the 2 minute chart, this is the 10 minute 20, 8 is 10 minute 20, and then these are the regular 2 minute moving averages. Alright, so as you can see, you know, it plays around, take a look a little longer to get to it. Look here, came down, look here, came down, jumped up, and when it jumped up, boy, even if you had taken this full bar here, that's a nice push. But we'll keep an eye on the Russell, NASDAQ. Dow is still doing whatever, but like it may jump down a little. What are you guys trading? All right, tell me. I'll be back. Dow, the micro EM is still ranging. All right, so I'm not gonna play that. NASDAQ is still climbing, guys. Alright, just watch this show. Be careful. Anticipate. We know the direction, right? Right now, we're definitely up. We're definitely up, you know, and honestly, how do we know that? Let's do this. This looks ascending to me, right? Came down, jumped. Now we're at the top, right? So let's see what it's gonna do. But we're definitely in the uptrend. All right, so let's follow the game. You gotta be careful. There's ranging between the averages, so not really something to look at right now. Even if it jumps up, that's what you wanted to do. Jump down, it really doesn't matter. We just needed to go in a direction. Right now, the direction is somewhat up, right? And I mean, we're ranging, but overall, here we go again. We're definitely up, right? Now, I have a little thing going on right here that we're trying to figure out what's happening, right? What is happening? Is it likely to go up? What's likely to go down? What you think, right? And we'll see what we're looking at maybe in the next 8 minutes, 8 to 15 minutes. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. And here we go, NASDAQ. NASDAQ is on a 10-point volatility. Pull back a little. Be careful. Know your exit. Where you're getting out at if it goes against you. If you're going with the trend, good job. But you're at some type of exhaustion, could be. Or it could just push up. But, maybe you saw 50, 60 bucks and you didn't take it. Right now you see maybe 20, 30 negative, 50 negative. Do you get out? Do you hang in there? But that swing low. Come on, let's define it early so you can make a decision on what to do. The decision won't be as hard if you know where you're getting out at, right? Even if you put your stop loss here, right? Automatically, if it goes down there, you're out, and you'll take that 10-point loss, right? Whatever your account is, you do that, and then maybe you're risking, maybe you're hoping it gets to 50, maybe 40. Yeah, you want 20 points, right? You will love 20 points, but you are at some level of exhaust. Look at all these green bars. All these green bars can't go forever. It has to come back a little. Maybe this would be a good entry here. Maybe as a short scout, right? As a short scout. Who's possibly taking it? Made a swing low towards the 12 EMA. All right, this could be a little slingshot. Maybe if you're a quick in and out sniper, but depends on what kind of trader you are, right? Do you want to wait till it come down to the averages so it can, give you more of a strong bounce? Or are you a riskier trader to where it pulled back, it made a somewhat of an inside bar? I probably wouldn't trade until maybe it comes above here. Alright, below here. Right, inside bar, right? So if you wanted to take a chance, put your buy there. Actually, I will want to, let me see. 10-point volatility, yeah, that's worth it. Then let's see if it wants to jump down. And we'll see, honestly. Let's see. Alright, let's see if it's going to break out of here or it's going to break down. Either way, we have a stop. I have my buy scalp strategy where I'm only down to lose $100, right? Gain 200. That's the goal, right? 2 to 1. If it doesn't hit it, I'm actually fine with that. I'll let go of my buy order. So it closed bullish, right? Everything is still in the direction. So let's see if it wants to go down, and I'll have to get out of this first. Right, when we're buying, what we want to do, well, actually we want to just wait. Let's see what the, okay, he's looking pretty aggressive here. see. All right, Dow still focused. Oh, okay. Let's give it a shot. Oh, took me out. All right. Very tight exit. You gotta live with those. Okay. You gotta live. So let's see. I'm not gonna give him a shot now. But I wonder if my stop can be a little tighter. Let's go down to one contract. What we're gonna do, get out of this one. We know it's breaking. Down. Stop probably should have been above here. It's such a big gap. So let's see. Maybe ranging. And Dow still stuck in its own little world. Be careful, just wait. You don't have to trade right now. You can hang tight. See what happens. Okay. Just being maybe a nice color change. But let's see if it's going to be ranging for a little bit. I think I want to give it a quick shot. See if I can get him up to the highs. Okay. Alright, so far, 3 trades. Got me good. Ranging 265. So that's my limit for the day. Alright, so that's sim, guys. I haven't even traded live. I'm waiting for something to happen here. But yep. So we're not gonna trade that anymore. Russell's looking almost. Let's see. All right, but yeah, we're done trading. Yeah, guys, have a good Friday. All right. If you've lost, good. If you won, great. The losing part is the lesson, right? So we're gonna just soak up that sim trade that maybe I was anxious to trade and didn't trade very well just then, right? So it will happen. It's okay. It's part of trading, and sometimes you just have to deal with those little extra clicks that you end up putting into play sometimes. All right, but man, you guys have a good day, a good Friday, a good weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you guys next week. And of course, I took a little small ES trade. The 2 contracts is pretty jumpy, right? And it can get up in the hundreds pretty quickly. I took this trade with bullish intent and came down, pulled down to the 8, and almost like an indecision bar, so I got in a little late, but as soon as it went green was my entry. My first target is probably here, so we'll see if it jumps up to here. And let's just wait a second. All right, let's see if this 40 seconds is going to produce something. Let's see. Made a high, came back down, didn't make a new low. So I want to see if I can get this little baby to jump. Come on, ES. Show me some love on this Friday. I executed it well, I thought. So let's Let's see if my patience paid off, and if this is something that I can get rewarded for, maybe for the mistakes that I did make. So let's see. Alright, the moving average is crossed on the MACD line, which just makes me kind of nervous, but I really want to get up here, make this my first target, right? If you so dare, Mr. ES, right? And come on, let's go. There you go. You know, I'm cautious. I wonder if I get a little closer, would he just jump into it? And I can take some profit, which is actually not bad. I mean, 100, maybe $50, $75. There we go. Jump straight into it. And let's secure some paper, right? Let's see if he wants to jump. ES is jumpy. You gotta be real careful with ES. You have to have your stop on the ES out of all trades. ES and the NASDAQ. You have to have your stop. If you don't, sometimes it could take you for a ride. You know, you see your 300, 400, 500 catch up very quickly, right? Have your stop. Just lose 100, 200 bucks on that trade, because you can always jump in a direction that is going, and you can catch a nice little ride in that direction, right? But like I said, always have your exit. This is how you'll stay a trader. This is how you can keep learning and keep wanting to learn, because you won't lose as much money. Now, this is especially people who fund their own account, right? I don't use funded accounts. I fund my own account. I lose my real money, right? So yeah, you have to be careful if you are funding your own account. Don't drain it. Start small, get a little bit, work at it, lose a little bit more, and then start gaining slowly, right? You can always get the 2, 3, 5 contracts in the minis, and then get your $1,200, $2,000, $3,000 trade in a couple trades, and you can be done for the day, right? So 5 minutes, 6 minutes, it's possible. But you can also take $100 or $200 trades and be happy with that too, right? Depends on what your goal is. Depends on how much time you have. Depends on how distracted you are, or how easily you are distracted. You know, your eyes start playing games with you, right? So you definitely want to step away for a second. If you're in a trade, just let it ride, right? And if it takes you out, it takes you out, or just get out. You could just click that button. We all can just click the button, right? It's just a click of a mouse if you don't believe it. So we can all do that, right? And sometimes just being patient, kicking your feet up is something that you can do and get your hands off the mouse, right? When your hands start getting sweaty, just take your hands off the mouse, get out the trade, or put your stop loss in and be okay with that loss, or put yourself at break even and be okay with that you just probably made $10, right? Or you can stay in like I'm doing and gain. Remember, I was due to gain like 225 on that trade, but I brought it in for maybe 175. It made sense to me, right? That I can have a little bit right now, that just in case it comes back on me, which sometimes it does. It's trading, right? It does what it wants to do. So while it's giving you something, you should definitely take advantage and try to take it. Because if you don't, it will take it back, you know? So just, it's almost like be grateful, you know? So I'm going to drag this up a little bit. Takes me out. I'm okay with that. But I don't want to be down all the way to that level. So let's see if it's going to ride. And, you know, even to the right, the NASDAQ is starting to pump. But the ES is looking good. Let's see if the ES want to give me a nice push-up, or, you know, I don't know if I like this pattern here, but I I got my stop in, and let's see what it wants to produce. Let's see if it wants to keep going higher and higher and higher. What's above here? Nothing. Okay. So, I mean, if you ask me, I mean, I'm just gonna let it keep going until it get me out. Every green bar goes up, every bullish green bar goes, I'm just gonna close under it until at least I see the amount that I want to see, right? And I can be done for the day. So let's see. All right, we'll get back to this one, guys. All right, so it may stop me out. Look at this. This bad boy is still here playing games, right? Still playing games, man. Imagine if I decided to trade into this, right? So I was just patient to know that, you know, it wasn't giving me the strength that I needed if I missed the beginning ones. Like I missed this one, right? Okay, I got out of the ES, and maybe I missed, I don't know, maybe this one. But now let's see what it wants to produce. All right, let's see. But no, you know, we're never gonna wait on this. We'll get back to it in the PM session. But all who traded, good job. All right, good trading, and I hope you protect your capital. All right, I hope you made some money, and if you didn't, just record it, write it down, how you were feeling, you know, when you actually took the trade, and how you feel when you actually got out the trade. And right now, do you see positive or negative in your journal? Right? It's okay. We're gonna get to it. It's a long time coming. It's a long journey. You have to be patient, disciplined, and it's just gonna work eventually, right? So be patient, guys. All right. Thank you. Enjoy your Friday.